from HopZine.com. Thanks for joining me for another video beer review. This time we've got a bottle of beer from 8 Degrees in Mitchelstown, Ireland. It's a bottle of their Double Irish at 9% ABV, Double IPA, Imperial IPA, whatever you want to call it. So this is uses all 100%, I think it's a single malt beer using Irish grown malt. They do a 6% I think version of this called Full Irish, which we've heard great things about. This is the Double Irish. Part of this new wave of, just checking the sediment, I think there might be a bit in there. Part of this new wave of craft breweries in Ireland. Good looking double IPA there. Dark radiant amber. A little bit quite hazy actually, quite murky looking. Slightly off white head, so let's give it a swell and a sniff. Sorry, a little bit congested. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, kind of what you'd expect. Quite dank. Not massive. I mean, I'm getting, I think it's all American hops. I'm getting a lot of peach, apricot, dank pine. It's quite sugary malt. Black tea. Maybe a hint of raspberry. But on the dank, soft pale stone fruit kind of side of things. Smells kind of how you'd expect it. I had one from Saltaire relatively recently. Reminds me of that. Quite dank but not massively dank. Let's dive in. Cheers. Oh, it keeps coming though. Yeah, it reminds me of the Imperial IPA I have from Saltaire. I think it's comparable to something like a hardcore IPA from Brewing. Dank, big, quite intense, like reduced grapefruit juice, really sharp and tart, but also with like quite a burnt caramel edge to it. Definitely pine, slightly phenolic. You are getting quite a solventy affair, probably just due to the alcohol content. But not in an unintended way. It's kind of like what you get from these beers. It says something about a bit of an imperial, very imperial winter. And they talk about having free beers that you kind of for the depths of winter. I mean, we're just emerging into spring, so I mean it's not the nicest evening, but I feel like it's warming up my ears actually. Like a warm for my ears from it. Weird. As far as flavour goes, yeah, piney. Grapefruit, papaya, hint of pear drops, herbal, dank. I'm gonna put my head on the chopping block and say it's something like Simcoe. If it's not Simcoe, it might be Apollo or Summit or something big and resinous and dank. Maybe Bravo, something like that. Quite drinkable for its ABV as well. Not too chewy. The flavour's chewy, but the body isn't. It's not hard going. Carbonation on the lower side of things, but it's not kind of affecting it really. I think they've done a nice job with that. I struggle sometimes with double IPAs. I think they can be a bit too much, a bit too boozy. This is hanging around the top, the bottom end of being too boozy, but I think they've done a good job with that. It's kind of just scraped in under that boozy banner. Excuse me. See, the carbonation's not too bad. So that's 8 Degrees Brewing from Mitchelstown in Ireland. It's the bottle of their Double Irish. I got this online at drinkstore.ie. I bought the Beer O'Clock Show, I think series 5 or 6 case of Irish beers, and I added some beers on top of that as well just to make it a bit more worth a while. I definitely recommend it if it was. It might not be at its freshest, but I'm sure it's not only maybe 2 or 3 months old. But it tastes great. Would love to try their Full Irish. I'll probably try a bit more of their range as well. I know we've had some of their core beers in the UK before, but I think these beers need to be drunk as fresh as possible. But nicely done. Anyway, I mean, it's not all about the black stuff. I'm making some big, hoppy, resinous double IPAs as well. I'm Rob from HopZine.com. See you next time. Cheers.